So in this video, we're going to be talking about converting measures. Now, in order to convert measures, you need to know the equivalents. Like, so for instance, let me make 40 ounces. If it says 40 ounces equals blank pounds, you need to know the conversion between them. Like, how many pounds equals like 1 pound. So this is unit rate. So if you didn't know, it would have been 16 ounces. You need to know this right over here in order to solve it right away, because if you don't know that 16 ounces equal to pound, you wouldn't really been able to solve this. So you need to know that when you're doing measures. And when you're going to do this, there are actually two methods to solve it. The first one is unit rate. So we know that this is 1 pound is this ounce, and I need to get to, actually I would do the opposite, so I would do flip-flop it. I would do 1 pound over 16 ounces, and I'm going to get to 40 ounces. In order to do that, I would have to times it 2.5, and if I times this by 2.5, I would get 2.5 pounds, and my answer would have been 2.5 pounds. So again, I think this is pretty simple at the unit rate. So unit rate still applies here, but there is one more way you could have possibly done it. And some people prefer this one over the unit rate one. I think the unit rate is pretty simple, but you could also done just this time you set up a proportion that would have looked something like this. And I'll explain what this really means. So this is again same thing. You're gonna put your ounces wherever. So it doesn't matter like if this one comes before or this one becomes first. Like it doesn't matter. You're gonna pair them this way. So do you know? So 14 equals, since I didn't know the conversion, I put that X there, right? Because that represents the pounds, and I don't know the pounds. And over here, 16 over 1. It's the same thing we did right over here. Same exact thing we did right over here. Exact same. Now what you would have done is, you're gonna make this a little butterfly, and this is like cross multiplying. And what you would have done is, okay, 40 times 1. So this is first is 16. So this is 16x equals, what's 40 times 1? 40. And you're going to do, divide by 16 and divide both by 16. And you're going to get x. What did the x represent? The x represented the pounds, right? Ounces to ounces, pounds to pounds. And that equals 2.5. So again, they both gave you the same answer. This really represented pounds, because pounds to pounds, ounces to ounces. You could choose whatever method you want. Regardless of what method you choose, you would get the same exact answer. So the method doesn't matter. I prefer this one over here, unit rate, but some people prefer the bottom one, cross multiplying one. So whichever method you choose, you would get the same exact answer. Now, let's do one more, and this time we're going to do 5 miles equals blank feet. So in order to do this one, you need to know the conversion between miles and feet. So miles are actually, so 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. If you did not know this, you probably would have not solved it right away. Usually if you get these harder ones, they would usually provide on the side. So that is that. So with this being said, now we know this conversion, we can solve this. So I'm going to do both again on the side. I'll do, one will be the unit rate one, and the other would be the cross. So here, what we're going to do is, we're going to put 280 feet, and I'm going to put it 1 mile. And I have to get to 5 miles. And the reason why I put the feet on top is because I know I'm missing the other feet. So right away, and I know I have 2 miles, one over here, so it'd be easier to convert. So right over here, I times by 5. Times by 5. Usually both of your denominators must be filled, so you want to see the 2 units are the same. If they're $2 money, if they're 2 feet and you're not given one of the miles, so your denominators must be full. Your numerator is always not the one that's full. And when you do that, you do 5,280 times by 5, you're gonna get 26. Okay, I also have a different color because I know that white boundary would be 264. Oh my, it didn't change the color. Okay, so 400. So that's the answer you would have gotten over here. And on the side, if you so again, this is your answer is 26. Okay. Now you could check with the other method. So the other method would have been the same exact thing. Okay. So you have 80 or 1 mile, and you have to go in and I'll do x, because right over here x equals 5 miles. It doesn't matter what way you place them. Now I can just do this, and you're gonna do this over here. So 1 times x would just be x. You could put 1x in front of it, but really it's just x. And that equals, so I would put that 5,000 times by 5. That gives me same exact answer. And that x represents, because remember this is 5 miles, so that represented the feet, so feet to feet, miles to miles. So this was feet to feet. It's always feet to feet, miles to miles. So always the numerator match the numerator, denominator match the denominator. So the x represented the feet. So this each feet equals this much miles. Oh, sorry. This represented the feet. So yeah, that's your new conversion right over here. This much feet, each feet, and that's your thing. So that's your feet that you were just looking for. Hopefully this video helped you convert between measures. Again, you must need to know you can use unit rate. So unit rate isn't really gone. You still apply unit rate still to here and converting measures. Or you can use multiplying, cross canceling, cross multiplying method over here. And yeah, hopefully this video helped you. And in the next video, I'll just talk about parts of algebra.